So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. 1, 2, 3, and go. So some speed games, you just do the usual stuff faster. Some speed runs, you do some weird stuff. And I'm pleased to announce this is one of those games where you do some weird stuff. The first level is pretty normal. Mostly just hold right and go past that scary help me world that you're trying to rescue. But later on there's going to be a lot of warp zones and some tricky tricks. Every 8 enemy that you defeat drops an item. So one of the tricks we're going to do is keep count. Oh, we got the laser beam at the wrong time. Okay, let's see if I can make the mic just a little bit louder. Or I will just talk closer to the mic. The jump button lets you flap your wings while you're in the air. You're kind of a chubby bird, so you can't really soar like an eagle, but you can flap and flutter. So we flap our arms just enough to be able to float and get across as we go from warp zone to warp zone. There's a kiwi there that we're supposed to rescue, but we've got another warp zone to go to. I'm sure they'll be fine. Letters, if you spell the word extend, will get you an extra life. We actually don't want that to happen for reasons that will become clear in 3 minutes. I can nudge the game audio down just a little bit. Hopefully that's a better balance. Alright, on this level, we're going to have our button mashing abilities truly put to the test, because we're going to try to flutter from the waterfall to the end of the level. So, water levels are often the bane of speedrunners. There's a little oxygen meter at the bottom left. Weirdly, you gain oxygen faster when you spit water like that from the surface of the water. Alright, now here we go. Oh, we didn't quite make it. Alright, we'll go around. No! That's okay, we're still good. We stole this, whatever it is, from the cat. You've heard of Grand Theft Auto. This is Grand Theft Balloon, UFO, metal thingy. Now we fight our first boss since we skipped the first two. Giant doll thing? Slower than it was meant to be, but we got there. Now we'll go past cars, and restaurant, and go right. Oh no! That's okay, we're gonna continue. Alright, let me get the goose balloon again. Goose balloon is fast. And we fly up and down. Yes, this is an arcade game. It got ported to NES and everything else. But first and foremost, it's an arcade game. Now this death is deliberate, because the way things work in New Zealand is if you die to a projectile, you go to heaven. 4-4 is the hardest stage. They have spikes everywhere. So for speed reasons, and also to make it a little bit easier, we'll go to heaven to bypass it. The other thing about heaven is that heaven doesn't have very good security, so we can bust back out. If we just sneak through here, we can fly back down and rejoin our normal life already in progress. I love that you have a halo, and even the enemies have halos while you're in heaven. The levels in this game are loosely based on real-world places in New Zealand. This is the volcano level, as required by video games of this time period. You have to have a fire level, and then to balance things out, later on there's an ice level. Alright, good. We got a pretty decent pattern there. Oh no! Oh no! We got the speed up! I'm not used to the speed up! Oh no, the speed up item! I think that actually is good for optimal speed, but it changes your inertia. Leap of faith. I love that, where you just jump off of that cliff and hijack the UFO as you land. It's a very Independence Day, Welcome to Earth style moment. Alright, 5-2. This is the longest level by far. It's a giant maze. So we are going to continue so that we get to go to heaven again. This heaven level is a little bit spikier than the previous heaven level. Maybe they were not impressed by our mild to moderate heresy of escaping heaven the first time. But check it out, even the monsters have halos. New Zealand afterlife is pretty weird. Alright, we need to jump to exactly the right pixel. There we go. Enemy spawns are triggered as you go to certain places, and it's really just ambushes all throughout the game. 5-3 is another maze, but this is a more fun maze because you can really zip around. Alright, come on, sheep. Alright, we don't want to take that. We want to spawn another goose balloon so we can go fast. We're trying to persuade the game to drop more enemies. I'm not going to have to take the slow way. There we go. Alright, now we're going fast. Now we're gaming. So this maze has these cloud walls that force you to go around and around, loop to loop. Past the bats, go down, kill the cat, go up, and we're clear. Now in 5-4, we face your ultimate fear, ice physics. You have to jump around on these little tiny platforms. Everything is icy, so that you slide. The thing that helps is that your jump direction depends only on which direction you're holding. So you'll slide as long as you're on the ground, but you can jump in any direction at any time. They even have those old guys saying slip in the background art to try to psych you out. The last half of a bunch of Taito games feels like a difficult Kaizo ROM hack of the first half of the game. Alright, we've got one more tricky trick, where we're going to go up here, and if we get shot at just the right spot, we'll clip through the floor in time. So dying causes you to float up just a little bit, and if you trigger the end of a level just as you die, tie goes to the runner, or tie goes to the Kiwi, and it counts as victory. So this was far from my fastest time, but sub 10 minutes is nothing to sneeze at. We're playing on the old ROM set, since that goes faster than a later ROM revision. Yeah, so this is the story. A leopard seal kidnapped all of your Kiwi friends and tried to sell them. Tiki, that's you, went on a journey to rescue everybody. Here we have this nice town that features a pet house, a cactus store, and a toy shop, and some parking. It's got everything you need. It's a 15-minute city. You should know well the story after this because you would make the story after this by yourself. Alright, so this is the ending of the New Zealand story. Feel free to cut away at any time. After this, I will be doing Midnight Resistance.